everyone. We are going to do a beginner's guide to the Japanese towel method. So if you're finding it really hard to do the method, a lot of times when our body is stuck in a chronic state of stress, you will have really bad tension through the back of the neck and the front of the hips, and it will be really hard for you to release and let go instead of brace in this position. So what I'm gonna do is set you up, bring your body into safety so that your fascia can actually release during the method. Okay, you are gonna start, you'll either wanna get a chair or a wall. Ideally, I'd like you to do a chair, but if you don't have one, your feet are gonna come up against the wall. I'm gonna do that just because that's the things that I have. Also to note, before you go, pause the video. I have a small towel here, okay? So you can do like a kitchen towel, a really small towel for the low back, not a bath towel. And then I have a makeup towel for my head, okay? So pause, grab those, and then come back. We are gonna start either on the chair or on the wall. And you're gonna bring your feet to a 90-90, meaning your heels are in line with your knees and your knees are in line with your hips. And then I just want you to bring your hands onto your knees and drive the weight of the knees into the back of the glutes, okay? So allow them to feel that weight in that plug. And then imagine the heels are dropping into the knees as the knees drop into the hips. Hands come down by your side. And I just want you to focus on your breath. So we're going to inhale through the nose and exhale through the mouth. Good. Bringing your inhale into your ribs. And then exhale, releasing it. And now bring your inhale into your belly. So as you inhale, push your belly out to the ceiling. Exhale, release the belly. And as you release the belly, imagine your low back melts onto the mat or the floor. So use your imagination. Now, keeping your eyes closed, I want you to imagine your inhale breathes into your pelvic floor. And then on that exhale, imagine your pelvis and your low back melts and widens. Now, we're going to bring your feet off of the chair, off of the wall, and onto the mat. So we're just going to come with your knees bent. And I want you to keep your hips and your head on the mat for this. But as you inhale, you're going to tuck and roll the pelvis in towards you, flattening your low back. And then as you exhale, you're going to release your low back and your pelvis towards the mat. Only go with the range of motion that feels good for you. But imagine you're rolling a marble into your belly and then towards the pelvis. Now, when you do this, we're going to invite the neck to do it too. So again, keep your head and your hips on the mat. Do not let them lift off. You're going to tuck your chin, draw your pelvis in towards your chin. And then on your exhale, release and bring the head and the pelvis back to neutral. And as you release, really make an effort to try to soften and lengthen the head and the hips. So release the grip. Good. We're going to come back to center, and your left leg is going to come out long, and then your left arm is going to come overhead. And we're going to bring your breath back into your ribs. With every exhale, see if you can soften your armpit and your rib. And now bring that breath into the low back and the hip. Seeing if you can melt and soften. Relaxing the armpit. Good. Left hand is going to come down. Left foot is going to come in. Right leg is going to go out. Right arm up overhead. And then again, just breathing into the armpit. Trying to melt and soften. Bringing that awareness and that breath into the low back and the hip. Good. Now, you're going to bring the small towel under the base of the skull. So find a spot that's comfortable and it feels like your neck shuts off and is protected. And then you're going to bring this bigger towel in between your low back and your hips. So in a spot where it feels like a nice prop to support the arch. Toes are going to come out long and together. So they're on like a nice internal rotation and touching. And then your fingers, your pinkies are going to come together up and overhead. And now we're going to keep the breath the same, focusing on the ribs to start, allowing them to melt. And I want to bring your eyes, the gaze over to the left. Keeping the head straight, looking to the left, and focusing on that breath. And then move the gaze to the right. Focusing on your breath, maybe bringing that breath into the belly and the low back. And then bringing your gaze up towards the eyebrows. And see now if you can bring your breath into your pelvis. And then bring your gaze towards your chest and your nose. Don't go cross-eyed, but look down. Following your breath, seeing if there's a sticky part in your body that maybe you can breathe into. See if that breath can go deeper into the sticky part. And then just bringing your gaze back to center. Bring one arm down and the other arm down. Bend one knee in and then the other knee in. Moving that towel out. You can move it out from your head, and then you can either hug your knees into your chest or rock your knees side to side. And there you have it. Let me know if you found this video to be a lot easier, and comment if you feel more regulated, soft, and open, because I know I do.